What if the deadliest enforcer in the universe was also its most broken soul? Conquest, a high-ranking Viltrumite warrior, renowned for his unparalleled strength and ruthless dedication to the Viltrum Empire's expansion. However, beneath this exterior lies a character marked by profound isolation and internal conflict. In the climactic moments of Invincible Season 3, Episode 8, Conquest reveals his deep-seated loneliness and sense of purposelessness, adding layers to his seemingly persona. Join us as we explore the intricacies of Conquest's character, examining how his immense power contributes to his emotional turmoil, and what this complexity adds to the narrative of Invincible. I'm sorry if you can hear my chair, by the way, it's very squeaky. Obvious spoilers for Invincible Season 3. I feel like I shouldn't need to tell you that, but you know, some people, I see you. My name's Dakosity. Let's hop right into it. So upon our first interactions with Conquest throughout pretty much the entire episode, he is Omni-Man times 10. The ruthless attitude, psychotic behavior, treating humans as if they are nothing but pets and worms to be stomped on. Playthings. Toying with Mark the entire time, torturing his little brother, making blood heart crystals in space, and then giving very creepy smiles. The man is insane, very dangerous, very scary. He's clearly enjoying this every single moment. But we get a shocking revelation as he's about to put down Mark for good, giving him a message to bring to the grave with him. Conquest is lonely. He is broken. He tells Mark that the other Viltrumites don't even want anything to do with him. They send him to planet after planet committing atrocities because they just assume that's what he likes to do. And every time he does it, it pushes him more and more off the deep end, which pushes more and more people away. He's depressed, isolated, because even his fellow Viltrumites fear him for his uncontrollable power and mental instability. He doesn't have an identity. He doesn't even get a real name, just a purpose. Conquest. He is the hand of the Viltrum Empire. He is the man to expand it. That is it. That is the one thing he gets to do. He is completely dehumanized, and I can't imagine it feels very good. This seemingly causes an endless loop, a gigantic spiral downward, where Conquest kind of enjoys the fighting, right? So it makes him seem psychotic, so they make him do more and more fighting, which causes him to be more and more isolated, which then the isolation makes him more and more psychotic. It's just an endless loop. It's like when you get depressed and then don't go to the gym, so now you're more depressed because you didn't go to the gym, and now you're eating worse, so now you're more depressed, and now you're not eating better because you're depressed, so then you're more depressed for not eating better, and then, you know, yada yada yada. It's the spinning cycle. Why did I turn into a raving lunatic to explain that? I'm sorry. That's totally not personal, by the way. I don't do that. I don't eat like crap every single day, spending money I shouldn't be spending on candy when I'm a fitness trainer. I definitely don't do that. Go to bed at a normal hour? I do that all the time. He has this immense power, which is expected of him to instill fear into every other race in order to conquer them. But instead, it leaves him emotionally empty. This inner turmoil sets him apart from other Viltrumites, at least what we've seen so far. We didn't get a speech like this from Anissa, and now I can't imagine Mark's very happy. He's already had an issue killing before, because he's a good person. He knows people have lives and stuff, right? But now he's not just fighting an obstacle. He's fighting an incredibly broken individual. There isn't just physical adversity here. There's a mental one too. This makes Conquest more tragic than purely evil, although he's also very evil. You can't just, even if you're pretending to enjoy killing everybody and doing all that shenanigans, you're still doing it. It's still not good. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, by the way, the voice actor for Conquest, sells this very well. This entire whole speech, honestly, the entire episode. He did a very good job voicing Conquest. I have to give him that. And maybe some of you took this as Conquest just screwing with Mark again. He did make the little heart, you know. He's clearly very psychotic. There is definitely a possibility that he did this just to kind of screw with Mark. But the fact of the matter is, he did this right before he planned on actually just killing Mark. He told him to take this whole speech, this entire admission, to the grave. So I think this was Conquest speaking directly from the heart. And this points out a larger problem with the Viltrumites as a whole. They are nothing but purpose. Go out, conquer planets, expand the empire. Unfeeling, do not care about others. The only thing that matters is Viltrum. But they're not robots. They're not ants. They're not a hive mind. They are individuals with their own wants and needs, even if they suppress those to serve the empire. Conquest is just an extreme example of what happens when you do this to somebody for that long. When you turn them into nothing but a machine. He says he has so much more to offer. He can accomplish so much more, but they only want him for conquest. That is his purpose. Nothing else matters. Do this until the end of your life. I can't blame him for being insane. But what do you think? Do you think Conquest's brokenness will lead to some kind of complex arc down the road, or even an entire redemption arc? He's still alive with Cecil, and they are doing bits and pieces that are different from the comics. I'm pretty sure that entire Damien Darkblood, teaser at the end was completely original. As far as I know, I don't remember anything about him happening there. Correct me if I'm wrong though, because I didn't read the comics myself. I just watched a bunch of YouTube videos going over what happened, essentially. Mostly shorts, so that who remembers shorts? I don't. I got brain rot. Probably why it's impossible for me to read my goddamn scripts. I forget what's on that thing 2 seconds later. How did you interpret his vulnerability? I want community theories in the comments section. This is partially how I get more video ideas. But yeah, to wrap things up, Conquest is clearly very broken and very isolated. I believe this speech he gave to Mark, this little whisper, while in character for a psychopath, was also very telling. And I think it was from the bottom of his heart. Bro is broken. Little, weird to trauma dump on the guy whose girlfriend you just punched a hole through. But I'll take the good with the bad. I'm Dakosity. Like and subscribe. It helps the channel a lot. I'm very small. Love you guys, and I will see you very soon.